Dreaming about becoming friends with or romantically involved with a celebrity is a fascinating and surprisingly common experience. At first glance, such dreams may appear superficial, perhaps a reflection of admiration or infatuation with fame and beauty. However, beneath the surface lies a rich psychological landscape shaped by desire, identity, aspiration, and emotional needs. These dreams are not truly about the celebrity themselves, but rather about what they represent in the dreamer's inner world. To begin with, celebrities function as symbolic figures in the human psyche. They are often associated with success, recognition, attractiveness, talent, and power. When someone dreams of forming a friendship or romantic relationship with a famous person, it can indicate a longing to connect with those qualities. For example, dreaming of dating a well-known actor might not mean the dreamer desires that specific individual, but rather that they are drawn to confidence, charm, or creativity, traits commonly attributed to that celebrity. In this sense, the dream becomes a mirror, reflecting the dreamer's aspirations or untapped potential. From a psychological perspective, such dreams can also be linked to the concept of projection. People tend to project their ideals onto public figures because celebrities are distant and largely constructed through media narratives. This distance allows the mind to fill in gaps, creating a nearly perfect image. When this idealized version appears in a dream as a friend or romantic partner, it may represent the dreamer's desire for an ideal relationship, one free from flaws, misunderstandings, or emotional risks. In reality, relationships are complex and often challenging, but dreams allow the mind to explore a version of connection that feels safe and fulfilling. Another important aspect to consider is self-worth and validation. Dreaming about being chosen or loved by a celebrity can be deeply tied to feelings of recognition and value. Celebrities are often perceived as being selective and surrounded by admiration, so being accepted by them in a dream can symbolize a need for validation in waking life. The subconscious may be compensating for feelings of insecurity, loneliness, or lack of appreciation. In this way, the dream acts as an emotional balancing mechanism, offering a sense of importance and desirability that may be missing in reality. These dreams can also emerge during periods of transition or self-discovery. For instance, someone who is exploring their identity, career path, or personal goals might dream of interacting closely with a celebrity they admire. This can indicate a desire to step into a new version of themselves, one that is more confident, successful, or expressive. The celebrity becomes a guide or archetype, representing a possible future self. In romantic variations of the dream, the connection may symbolize integration, the merging of admired traits into one's own personality. Emotionally, the tone of the dream matters greatly. If the experience feels joyful, exciting, and natural, it may suggest alignment between the dreamer's desires and their current life direction. However, if the dream feels distant, awkward, or unattainable, it might highlight a gap between aspiration and reality. For example, repeatedly dreaming of a celebrity who seems unreachable or uninterested could point to feelings of inadequacy or fear of rejection in real-life relationships. The dream, therefore, becomes a subtle message from the subconscious, inviting reflection rather than literal interpretation. Culturally, the rise of social media and constant exposure to celebrity life has intensified the frequency of such dreams. People today feel more connected than ever to public figures, following their daily routines, relationships, and personal thoughts. This blurred boundary between public and private life makes celebrities appear more relatable, increasing the likelihood that they enter our dream narratives. However, it is important to remember that these representations are still curated and incomplete. Dreams, in turn, use these familiar faces as tools to construct deeper emotional stories. There is also an element of escapism involved. Life can be stressful, repetitive, or emotionally draining, and dreams offer a temporary escape into a more glamorous or exciting reality. Becoming close to a celebrity in a dream allows the mind to experience novelty, adventure, and emotional intensity. It creates a narrative where the dreamer is not ordinary, but special, chosen, seen, and valued in a world of fame. While this can be comforting, it also highlights the human need for meaning and excitement, suggesting that the dreamer may benefit from seeking new experiences or creative outlets in waking life. Interestingly, the type of celebrity can influence the dream's meaning. Dreaming of a musician might relate to emotional expression and creativity, while dreaming of an athlete could symbolize discipline, strength, or competition. A famous actor might represent identity, performance, or the roles one plays in daily life. The specific characteristics associated with the celebrity provide clues about what the subconscious is trying to communicate. It is less about who they are and more about what they embody. In some cases, these dreams can also touch on deeper emotional themes, such as intimacy and vulnerability. Forming a bond with a celebrity in a dream can feel safe because the relationship exists outside the constraints of reality. There is no risk of real rejection, conflict, or loss. This can indicate a desire for closeness without the fear that often accompanies real relationships. It may suggest that the dreamer is either healing from past emotional experiences or hesitant to fully open up to others. Ultimately, dreaming of becoming friends with or dating a celebrity is a multifaceted experience that reveals more about the dreamer than the famous figure involved. It reflects desires for connection, recognition, growth, and self-expression. Rather than dismissing these dreams as mere fantasy, they can be viewed as valuable insights into one's inner world. By paying attention to the emotions, context, and recurring patterns within these dreams, individuals can gain a deeper understanding of their own needs and aspirations. In conclusion, such dreams are not about fame itself, but about the human longing to feel special, understood, and fulfilled. They invite us to explore who we admire, why we admire them, and how those qualities might already exist within us. The celebrity in this dreamscape is not the destination, but a symbol pointing toward the dreamer's own potential.